Well, hello again, everybody. We are finally back after several weeks. Got a little bit of my energy back, so I thought I'd come out and visit the cemetery for a few minutes, see if we can talk to somebody. If anybody has anything they want to say, if they don't, I've got an experiment I'm going to run. Hopefully, that'll help me do that. So let's just jump right into this for all the spirits that are resting in this area. Most of you probably know me by now. My name is Richard. I'm with a group called the Graveyard Shift. What we do is we come out to resting communities like this and just try to have conversations with people. And I'm back today just to see if anybody has anything they'd like to say. So, if I can get this one to work. Let's see. Is there anyone here that wants to talk to us today? Heard a no. No again. Love to. Okay, is there anyone that has anything specific they would like to talk about? Could you start by telling me your name, please? Well, I heard some kind of an echo in there, but I couldn't understand what you were saying. Nothing? Well, as usual, I'm going to have to go back and listen to this and see what they're saying that I'm not hearing right now. Doesn't appear that anyone really has anything pressing that they want to talk about, but we'll give it one more try. Anyone here have anything they want to talk about today? Washington, is that what I heard? Hear somebody say Washington, and then I heard somebody say I'm here, I believe. So can somebody tell me your name? Sure thing. Hope this isn't too loud for the recording. Ooh, that's a little loud for me. I'm still not hearing any names. Okay, I heard that, but that's not supposed to be on the recording. Sorry about that, folks. I've worn this radio for so long, I keep forgetting it's even on. Okay, let's move on to the second part. One of the other reasons I came out here today, I have a number of these different Spirit Box programs on my tablet. And my understanding that it takes a certain amount of energy, of your energy, spirit energy, to make these things work. So what I would like to try to do, so I'm using the Sono X10, the one I've been using the whole time. I have a few others that I'd like to try out. And I'd like to find one or two people that would be willing to follow me around to these different apps and see if there's one that's easier than the rest to use, or one that's more difficult, or more than one. So, is there anyone here, any of the spirits would like to help me do this little experiment, see if we can find out which one is the easiest for you to use when you're talking to me? Anyone here that wants to get involved in that? Did I hear Julie? Well, I'm pretty sure I heard the name Julie, lady's voice. Is there one other person that would help me out with this experiment? Mike? I think I heard Mike. I hope that's my friend, because I'm going to be talking to you specifically later on, different session, because I have something that I want to talk to you about. Okay, I heard Julie and I think Mike. So let's try that again. Julie, are you here? No? Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to assume Julie is here. And I heard Mike. I don't know if that's the same person that we've been talking to or a different Mike, but Mike that wants to talk to us and help us out with this. Are you still here? Oh. Here. Okay. Okay, here's the deal. I'm using the X10, the Sono X10 right now. What I would like to do is change that and use a couple of others one at a time and see if we can get one that's easier for you to use, takes less energy. So the first one that we're going to use is a necrophone. Now, for those that are involved in doing the spirit box sessions, there is a program called the Necrophonic. This one is the Necrophone. It's the free version. It runs for like 3 minutes and then pops up with a little ad saying, hey, you can buy the whole thing at this. And it pauses the program. Once you get rid of that, it'll start running again. So we're going to try this for 1 or 2 sessions and see if anybody can come through this one. So Julie or Mike, can you use this one to talk to me? Well, come on, thing. It's supposed to start. Well, There we go.
I do research in such matters. I leave Mr. Goodman.
Julie, can you hear me on this one? Can you talk to me on this program? Yes? Okay, Mike, how about you? Can you hear this one? Talk to me on it? Okay, that's how fast it popped out. So we'll try it one more time. Mike, can you talk to me on this program? If I can get it to work again. There we go.
Local retirement home.
Hospital, of course. Was Mrs. Horton warned?
I heard of a lady, kind of a sighing, yeah.
I found in a local retirement.
Mike, can you use this one and say something to me? Okay, Mike, can you tell me your name so I know you're on this program?
Leslie Horton's estate. Sudden deaths have to be done. If you do not have to come in contact. If you do not have to come in contact.
Blessed are they who know for a poor.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's all of that one I can take. The necrophone or the necrophonic, if you're into doing spirit boxes and you're looking for one that's a little versatile, this one, you can do it as I was doing it, which is plain. You can add reverb, you can add an echo, or you can add white noise, or any combination thereof. So whatever works for your hearing. I find less clutter works better for me. Anyway, so that's that one. Now let's get out of there if we can. Okay, the next one I'm going to try is called the Ghost Hunt. Again, these are all free programs I use Android, so it's all about going through Google Play Store. And this one's loading, of course. Nothing's ever simple. Please wait. Da, da, da. We need some elevator music here. Okay, this is the one I thought it was. This one has two banks on it, A and B. I've used this once and only once, and I was I was rather forcefully explained to me by whoever the spirit was that responded that I should always use Bank B. So we're going to start with Bank B. If I can get this to turn on now. There we are. And can anybody talk to me through this one? Julie or Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, the benefits of this one, it's called Ghost Hunt Spirit Box 2, I believe. No, just Ghost Hunt Spirit Box. It allows you to regulate the speed of the scan. And I think this one also uses a sound box as opposed to scanning radio frequencies. So that's the benefit of that one. So can anybody use this one and say something to me? This is on box B. Not hearing much on that. So let's go over and switch to A. Can anybody talk to me on this one? I'm slowing down the scan just a little bit. I'm at 350 milliseconds. Well, I heard what sounded like a lady's voice, but I couldn't understand it, as usual. Okay, not much response on that one either. Let's use box A and B. Now, can anybody use these to talk to me? And like I said, I've only used this once. Looking at it, it also gives you a graduated slider that you can add echo. So if echo makes it easier for you to hear things. Okay, I'm going to take box A off again and just use box B, which I was told always to do. Can anybody talk to me on box B? Uh-huh. Don't seem to be getting a whole lot of response on this one. Okay, let's shut this one down. Okay, the next one I'm going to use is called EVP Finder. Yeah. And this one is pretty straight up. It lets you use kind of like an EVP white noise if you want to add that. Plus it has the slider so you can change and vary the speed of the scan. So, is there anybody who can talk to me on this one? Wow. heard. Okay, this is just the standard box. It also allows you to add what they call EVP noise, which I'm assuming is probably white noise. So I'm going to add that in and see what that does. Anybody can talk through all this noise to talk to me. No, nothing there. Okay, we'll go back to the main spirit box. Sounds pretty much the same to me. This one, however, does allow you to record while you're listening. Okay, I'm sorry, folks. I don't know if you're hearing anything. All I'm hearing is just noise. Oh, there was a voice. One voice. Female voice. Well, that may have been different. I heard somebody what sounded like they had an English accent. Okay, well, that's the end of that one. And the last one we have is called the EVP phone. Where is that at? There it is. EVP phone 2, actually. Okay, let's see what this one is. Oh, yes. Okay. This one also allows you to change the speed and will allow you to record while you're doing it. So let's just, and it has white noise on it also. So let's just try the basic thing and see if anybody can talk to me on this program. Yes, I heard that one. Yep.
This part?
Again, this one allows you to change the scanning speed.
So.
Shut up, or so what? Okay. Somebody's not in a real good mood, it sounds like. Okay. That's one more time. Julie, are you here? Can you talk on this one? Yeah.
Right.
Okay, Mike, are you here?
I mean, managed solution.
It's Mike.
Cloud.
Okay. Can you talk on this one fairly good?
So,
Not getting a whole lot on that. So just for demonstration purposes, we're going to kick in the white noise.
Back from.
We can get it. There we go. That's too much for my ears. Okay, can somebody hear me on this? Yeah, you can hear me. Can somebody talk to me on this one? So I can find out if it's working or not. Anybody want to say hello? Mike? Okay. Mike, is this one better or worse or different or the same or is it easier to use? Yeah. Okay.
Again. Which.
That's right.
I don't think I'm going to repeat that one. Sorry, folks, not entirely over this farfalonis that's going around. Well, it sounds like this one comes over the radio scanning too, so
Count.
it doesn't say.
Think.
Think? It's Saturday. Do I have to think?
Yes.
Right. Well,
Reckon it started.
that's an advantage. Okay.
Sure to
I'm kind of liking this one. We're getting some smart comments here.
close the
Close it up. Is that what I heard?
like this.
You did it. You said it. I heard the same voice.
Into the
Think of it.
break. You warmly like
It's great. Okay, so you like this one, do you? Whoever that was, you like this program to talk through?
Boy.
Fine.
About like-
Okay. Oh,
And
that lady with the English accent. I love that. Okay, let's get out of that one and back to the original, which, again, takes a while to kind of boot up. So, partially I'm doing this so I can figure out what's the easiest for the spirits to use when they're talking to us. And partially for anybody who does or is interested in getting into spirit boxing. Might be a helpful suggestion or two in this video. You never know. Okay, let me get this reset up again because I closed it out. Okay, we're back on the main one, the Sano. So, Julie, are you here? Blew it again. Or say it again. I missed that. Okay, Julie, first of all, because you're the first one that jumped in. Do you have a preference of any of these that are easier for you to use? Start with that. Well, let's do it this way. Julie, I used 5 different apps. If there is one that's easier for you to use, can you tell me the number? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 in the order that I did them? 2? 3. Okay, the lady's voice said 3. That's the Ghost Hunt. That's the one that has the Bank A and Bank B that you can use either one. And I've been told specifically, always use Bank B. That's that one. Okay, Mike, same question for you. Is there one of these that you found easier to use than the others? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Mike? Am I joking? No. What's the number? Okay, the Sano was, the one we're on now was number 1. The Necrophone was number 2. The Ghost Hunt, which has the A and B buttons on it, was number 3. The EVP Finder was number 4. And the EVP Phone was number 5. So is one of those easier to use than the others? 5. EVP Phone 2. Okay, I've heard 5 a couple of times. All right. Opposite side of the question then, folks. Starting again with Julie. Is there one that's more difficult, takes more energy for you to use than the others? Okay, Did it? Okay, I'm going to have to go back and listen to that because there's a lot being said, but I'm not picking it up. Mike, same question. Is there one of these that's more difficult or takes more energy for you to use than the others? Yes? Which one is more difficult? 3? Who said 3 is difficult? Well, folks, at this point, I don't hear a clear winner or loser. So, as usual, we're going to have to go back and listen to it and see what else we can pick up. And if I can get everything working the way it has been, yay, I will put the comments and the captions across the screen as it's playing. And whatever I hear, I will print in there that I'm not hearing now, of course. But 78 years old, he wears hearing aids, you know, different volume control on that, different volume control on the speaker. There's a volume control on the tablet. You know, trying to get all these together doesn't always work. It is a lot easier when you got the earphones on. But if I put earphones on, you wouldn't hear anything but me. And that could get really boring really quick. So, last thing I want to ask, and I've done this before, is it all right with everyone if we come back and talk to you at a different time? All you want? Please? Yes? Well, I'm not getting a whole lot of response out of that, but I did get some affirmatives. So, we're going to go with that, which means we will come back again and do some more. Again, my apologies. One thing I wanted to mention, if you've been following my videos, you notice that I end every video the same way. This is for multiple groups of people. It is for people who are paranormal investigators, people that do, you know, businesses, haunted houses, you know, that, whatever that is. We don't normally do those unless somebody calls us and asks. But it's also for first responders, law enforcement, firefighters, search and rescue, you know, people like that. And it's for our military. And I don't really want to emphasize military, but there are times when they need to hear it more than everybody else. So, for paranormal investigators, law enforcement, firefighters, search and rescue, or the military, as always, be safe.